Good morning, welcome back to the channel. So I'm going to be starting a work week in my life. Let me just say it was very rough getting up this morning. I did not get in until like past midnight, and then by the time I settled down to go to bed, it was like 2 a.m. So I didn't sleep until 3, and then I woke up at 6:20. So I also didn't eat yesterday, except for I did have that food at the lounge. It was a small bowl of gumbo and then some wasabi peas. But other than that, it was a no food day for me after brunch yesterday morning with my friend. So I am super hungry, so I'm making some chicken carbonara fire noodles right now. You can't see it in here, but yeah, so I have those to eat. Basically I don't have any groceries in my apartment either, but I'm at work right now. I've been here since 8-ish, a little bit before 8 because I needed to check in and accept a bunch of meeting requests, etc. Something is going on next door, but yeah, anyway, I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Okay, so as an update, it is about 2 something. I don't know, I can not see that far away, but I'm not even far from my computer. Anyway, I'm feeling very drained. I haven't eaten except for the breakfast dinner that I had earlier, but it's a sprint today, and I don't know why this camera looks so weird, but it does. So I'm just going to try to catch up and continue plunging on forward, whatever the word is, to go on with my new projects. Okay, lunch today is dumplings, spinach from the freezer. Had to get some greens in here somehow, but going to quickly scarf this down so I can get back to work. Okay, so it's about 6 o'clock. I worked a little bit later than I had thought I would. I am dying. So yeah, I have to unpack because I'm actually traveling for work starting on Friday through next Wednesday. So I just need to go through this, figure out what I need, what I don't need, what I need to get washed, etc. Luckily, we did have the cruise laundry package. That was actually a really good deal, and it meant that I could just travel with just a small carry-on suitcase. So yeah, anyway, I don't actually have that much laundry to do in there, but I do need to figure out if I need to buy any small toiletries, that sort of thing for my work trips. Basically, I'm going to be living in a hotel for the next month. Making some egg to put on a pita. Just eating up the things that are in the fridge. So I have an egg in here, cheese, and the end of the furikake from Trader Joe's, and some red pepper flakes, and some garlic salt, and I think that's everything. Gonna stir it up just so that, actually I'm gonna flip it. Yeah, I'm gonna flip it. I had a different vision, but I'm gonna just cut around it. But yeah, that's the omelet on a pita bread. It's gonna taste basically like a bacon egg sandwich. I did put some bacon bits in there from the Costco package. But yeah, this is dinner, and I'm going to go to bed right after this, I'm sure. I am trying to basically just get my life together, because I do have to pack basically tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, to head out to Phoenix. I don't know if I told you this, but yeah, so I'm going to just have very short week here in New York, just 3 days, 3.5 days, and then I'm heading out to Phoenix for the next few days. I still have my calendar on August because that's when I left New York. So next week is going to be Phoenix, come back for a couple of days, then I'm going out to Boston for a few days, and then yeah, but I'll just show you food or anything I get up to in the cities. So Phoenix, Boston, New York, you know the drill. So I used these pimple stickers last night. So when I went to Alaska, I had a pretty bad pimple here the entire time, which kind of sucked, because vacation photos were non-existent because of the huge boulder on my face. So I didn't pack these, so now I learned my lesson. I have to pack at least 1 package of pimple stickers just in case. But yeah, this one is going away, so that's good. And then I didn't really have any others. It was just that one huge one. It was underneath the skin too. So getting back into my regular skincare life is kind of nice. Not that my skincare I brought with me was bad. It's over there. I'm gonna basically pack it in my Phoenix bag. But it just was kind of getting boring. I also don't think my skin was super moisturized as much as it should have been. So the ship was actually pretty dry, I would say, in terms of they did a good job at keeping the moisture at bay in terms of the staterooms and everything like that. I would also like to comment that the ship was pretty cold. So I had been reading on Facebook and things about how everybody was like saying how hot the ship was, but that was like the complete opposite of my experience. So I basically wore like 3 sweaters the whole entire time. So like also not cute for like photos because I was looking like the Michelin Man. Plus, I don't know, I actually did not gain very much weight. I think I told you this, I can't remember, because people basically were like, yeah, so the average weight gain on a 7-day cruise, which is what we were on, is 6 to 8 pounds. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's not gonna happen. So I took the stairs everywhere, walked around the 3rd deck promenade. So 3 laps around the promenade on the Westerdam was 1 mile. So I was like, I'll just like keep walking around there. Dorky thing, but my mom and I played Pokemon Go, and this particular week when we were traveling I hit 50 kilometers walked, so that's about how much I walked. So I only gained 1.4 pounds, which is pretty good, I would say. I also think that like some of it might be just water retention as well, because the food was just a lot saltier than what I'm used to, and I even eat like, maybe I just don't like salty food. I always say like how much I like salty food because like my favorite food is chips. Salt doesn't count as like seasoning to me. It's not flavor, you know? I need something more complex than just like salt. But even though I was like keeping myself hydrated, definitely maybe should have been going for the 15 drinks per day with like a ton of seltzer or something, just because I love drinking seltzer, and that's how I can get myself to drink a lot more water. I know it's not super great for your teeth, but like I can just drink so much more water with seltzer. And they had AHA, which is like not my favorite seltzers, but like it does the job, and it doesn't have any added sodium or anything. I think I didn't show you this either. So in the lobby of the hotel, so we stayed at the Pan Pacific in Seattle on the way back. On the way there, we stayed at the Renaissance. So the Renaissance gives you free bottles of water if you are a Bonvoy member, which I am, which is like their points reward system. And then if you stay at the Pan Pacific, they have like this huge canteen area in the front of the lobby. I don't think I showed you there because there were always security guards there, basically, and I feel too shy. But there is like 2 large things of water throughout the day. One has like fruit in it, and the other one is like just plain old water. And then they also have like this little tray of dum-dums, which I thought was hilarious. But in the morning, actually, they had a pastry bar set up with coffee and tea and waters as well, I believe. I should have showed you that because that was useful information, because it's like a pretty fancy hotel, I would say. So the fact that they were giving away any free pastries was kind of amazing when I saw it when I came back from brunch. I didn't see it when I left for brunch, so I wonder if it was out before then. So I did really like that hotel. I would say that like the neighborhood, so my friend was telling me that basically the neighborhood around the hotel is like a very new neighborhood. So it used to be like very industrial, but then Amazon bought it up and then they developed the whole area. So it's like all for like tech bros, which is kind of funny because her husband works in tech. The food around there was basically all closed on the weekends. And then since it was Labor Day, when I was there with my friend, it was also closed just because nobody was in the offices basically. So it was a very central location, very walkable area, but there was like kind of not that much food options. There was a Whole Foods in our hotel, like in the bottom, because it's in like the complex area. Logistically, I should have bought like a few bottles of water there. There's also the fancy H Mart across the street. So when my parents left, I was planning on going out with them to fill up my water bottle from the lobby water, but they didn't refill it. I think they were maybe in the process of refilling it, but like they hadn't done it yet. And this was a very long ramble about how I have water retention because I eat a lot of salty food with no water. Good morning, it's Wednesday. Need to do my laundry for sure, but I also need to go to work. So I'm working from home obviously, so I can like pop down during lunch to do my laundry. I think I need to go to the post office today because I think my BoxyCharm boxes are going to come today, same with my Allure Beauty box. So then hopefully I'll be able to get all of those filmed tomorrow during lunch so that I'll be able to have everything ready to go for the rest of the month while I'm traveling. Lunch is basically the same as yesterday. Still trying to finish up my freezer because turns out I'm traveling straight from Phoenix to Boston. This is going to be the skincare for the next week or so. So it's basically the same as what I've been using for the past week in my cruise, but I did add a couple of new items in here as well. So I have to pack it in this quart bag, so I always just reuse the same quart bag just for security. So I'm going to take a couple of Korean skincare products just because they're my safeties. I'm going to take this Innisfree Intensive Hydrating hydrating eye cream. I had been using just this AHA Real Eye Cream for face, and I think it just wasn't enough for, again, this strip was really dry. I'm going to take this and then have these two supplements. So again, got the Innisfree eye cream, and then I'm also going to take this Belief Aqua Balm. I have been using both of these sunscreens on my trip. I have my tube of toothpaste, it's almost gone. Coconut body butter. Basically I used half of this on my trip. Actually, I don't think I need this, so I'm actually just leave this just for sake of space. And then I also have contact solutions, very exciting. A couple of toners. So the Wamisa I really like, and then I've been using this e.l.f. one every once in a while because it does have a little bit of brightening acids in it. So I don't like using it every day, but I will probably be using it every day after a certain couple of days because, yeah, again, there's only a little bit left. And this one is the L'Occitane Reset Serum. So this one I really did like, actually. And then I have this Dr. Zidovia Hyaluronic Acid Peptide Serum. I really do like this. It's very gentle, but it works pretty well. They sent me that in PR. And then I take these like small little sample perfumes. Marc Jacobs Daisy. This one is Veroing Princess, and this one is Replica Lazy Sunday Mornings. I also have some eye makeup remover because that's necessary. The Mamonde Oil to Foam, and that's for an evening to take off my makeup. And then I also have the Cetaphil for the morning because it's very gentle. I'm going to pack these into my quart bag and I'll report back shortly. Got it all to fit. Good morning. Did not make it into the office, obviously, so I am going to get ready and just like plow through my day. It's going to be a very long day, I think. I also for sure need to go to the post office. Hopefully my packages will be there. I have one that's been sitting there, so I just have to go pick that one up, and then I also have a ticket to go to pick up as well. Hopefully it'll be something good. We'll see. It's from Burke Street, so I had a good experience at Burke Street a couple of months ago, so hopefully I'll have a similarly good experience. Okay, so definitely time to get out a new notebook. I only have a few more pages left, so I can't show you. I also dropped a thing of water on it, so it was rough. But I dug this one out of my file cabinet, so it's not really a new notebook. It's pretty old. Actually, I just like it hasn't been written in yet, but I just really love buying my notebooks at Korea, or in Korea rather. They're usually pretty inexpensive. This one was $2, but that seems a little bit expensive, but I just find the paper quality to be a lot better. So let me open this. Again, I think I bought this in like 2010. Okay, sorry about all that crinkling, but what I mean by it feels so much better is that it has like this plastic cover, and then if you see the front, it has like very interesting what are these called? Poem. It has a very interesting poem. But what I like the most is that they have numbered pages with the dates and things, and then I like the column here because for work I like to log what I do in terms of hours, so I'm able to track everything like that, take my notes. This is like slightly more than College World but less than Wide World, so again, going to start using this notebook. I'm also going to take this one actually with me on my trip this week because I'm going to probably take handwritten notes for a lot of the events, and then I'm going to have this one when I go to Boston to finish off some of the other related project work as well. So super fun content here. I just canceled my ticket to go pick up because, I don't know, I'm feeling a little bit rushed. Also, like, what happens if I got like a lot of food and, you know, I'm leaving tomorrow at 4 to catch my flight to Phoenix, so no need. So I still need to go to the post office though, but I'll just like pick up dinner or else just make frozen food. Okay, so I signed out of work. It's about 5:30. I have to go to the post office before it closes. And I need to come back and do some more work and finish packing and stuff for tomorrow. Just needed to cut it out at 5:30 so that I have enough time to go to the post office, etc. So this is not what I thought was going to be at the mailbox, but it was. So it looks like I did get premium this month. I thought I was only getting the base box, or not premium, Lux. So I'll have this to unbox tomorrow during lunch. Hopefully I'll get it up and edited by next Monday. At the nth hour, I remembered I needed to dig out my business card case. So the only other one I have has my like school ID on it. And I don't want to put like my school out there, you know. But anyway, I found this. Thank goodness for working in Korea. They always give the most, you know, practical gifts. So this has like the traditional Korean sort of art on here. It's like mother of pearl, and then it has like the Korean alphabet on the back. But this is a business card case, and I definitely need to put my business cards in here and pack it. And then this also reminds me I need to pack a tote bag so that I don't have to carry my purple backpack. see this guy here. I don't need to carry this every day into all of my business meetings. That would be silly. I just finished packing, and then I put my 2 almost empty, almost dried up eyeliners into my bag. So I have to open a new one. So actually, I think I already opened this one now that I'm thinking about it. I think I used it already. So I'm going to actually maybe try this one out because this one might actually be good to just throw in my carry-on bag because it's supposed to be 24-hour waterproof. I think I'm packed. We'll see. No promises. I might need to throw some random stuff into my carry-on bag. So I'm trying to only bring that very small backpack because I don't want to bring my one with all of my work logo on it, but I might need to upgrade to that one just because electronics are very heavy. I have my personal computer I need to take with me because it's going to be a week and I need a little bit of downtime. And then I also have my work computer, my portable screen, and headphones, things to take meetings with, and I just have to basically pack my entire life that I need for the next week. It's a little bit abnormal that I'll have to do 2 back-to-back trips and a weekend of travel, so hopefully this isn't like the new normal, but it might be because I think I might actually be going to Boston again when I'm actually in Boston already. But I'll come back to New York for maybe 2 days and then go back to Boston. I'll have to figure it out because my manager was not in right now. I've just been doing really basic skincare, but I'm going to give you a quick rundown of some of the new things I've been trying out. So I'm going to try out this Persona one tomorrow, but this is supposed to be 24-hour waterproof, and I remember when I swatched it, it stayed on for a very long time, but it is not a liquid liner, so that's why I was a little bit hesitant for it. I think I also messaged the brand to ask them how to sharpen it. Can't remember what they told me, but they're very responsive on social media, so when it comes to that, I'll be able to message them. I'm going to also follow up with this upgraded lashes treatment mascara from Wander Beauty. This is actually quite water resistant, I've noticed, so I haven't been having any under eye, like, you know, smudges, etc. And it's also very hard to get off with water and soap. So I just need to bite the bullet. I need to buy an oil-based cleanser from, I don't know, any store. So I have to pack that, and then, yeah, a lot of last minute things to pack. I also need to pack this brush. That's a task for tomorrow. I'm also trying to figure out when to go to the airport. So my flight is at 6:30-ish, but boarding starts at 5:45, and I probably should get there at like 4:45. When I came back from the JFK on whatever day that was, Monday, it only took me 20 minutes, which is pretty fast actually. So when I just checked it online today, just now, it was going to take 30 minutes, which seems very fast. It's a very far away airport actually. Even though it's like the home airport for New York City, it's very far from the city. So I don't know how much time to build in. I might also, I don't know. I'll have to figure it out because I do need Wi-Fi and things because there's a lot of work to be done and I just feel like I'm kind of drowning right now. I also have a lot of allergies right now. My eyes are like, this one especially is very troublesome. Morning, it's Friday and there's a weird glow at the top of my head. Oh, it's because of the window. But yeah, so anyway. I went to bed and obviously woke up and I am ready to go. I have an 8 a.m. meeting, so I'm up early, and I also have to finish packing a bunch of things that I keep forgetting, like small items. I have to leave my apartment at about 4. I'm trying to figure out when to leave because I don't want to be at the airport like too obnoxiously early, but I also don't want to be late, and it's like Friday night, so I don't know what the traffic's going to be like. So I just took a look at my calendar today, and I counted up the number of nights that I'll be sleeping in my own apartment, and it's 11. I've already slept in my apartment 4 of those nights, so I only have 7 more nights the rest of this month that I'll be sleeping in my own apartment. So like, geez, it's a good thing I did not move into like that $4,000 a month apartment because I would not be getting my money's worth. But yeah, so anyway, I'm working on confirming my travel arrangements, getting everything packed and things like that. I'm also like kind of congested today. I'm going to test myself. I don't think I have it because none of my family has it either. Also, I'm looking beat. I have so many bags under my eyes, but I definitely need to drink a lot more water because yesterday I was pretty dehydrated, I would say. been trying to film this intro for a while. So I made it to Phoenix. It's like 9 p.m. It's midnight to me because East Coast time. Long story about getting here. It was quite the expedition. So I'm going to show you around. So I'm in room 1829, I think. Okay, I'm in room 1836. So I turned on the lights. I haven't really looked around. I just turned on the lights to show you. So over here, they put the shower and the toilet in the same room. A little bit weird, but there's also no bathtub in case you're curious about that. It also looks like it might be a bit of a struggle if you need to be ADA compliant. Here is some bathrobe hook. I'm super hungry. I apologize if you hear my stomach. These are the shampoos, so it's Pharmacopoeia. So I kind of thought it was gonna be Aveda products, but it's not. It looks like they have the turn on thing, the faucet over here, and then over here is the handheld shower head, and then like the rainfall one, waterfall one, toilet, you know the drill. Over here is the sink area. And they do have some Aveda products. So I thought it was gonna be Aveda because the Seattle Renaissance had only Aveda, but it looks like they got something different going on here. Pretty nice area here. So I'm gonna be here for 5 nights. So this is a pretty big room, which is nice. A lot of storage, towels, wastebasket. And here is the armoire. So it looks like there is the extra toilet paper, which is necessary. Hopefully not too necessary. And then there is an ironing board, luggage rack, and hair dryer in here, as well as some hanging space. So that'll be nice. Kind of an interesting setup for a hotel. Mirror, hello. It's an adjoining room, so it is locked. So in here, I was originally booked in a 2 double bedroom, so it looks like I got changed, which is fine. I mean, I'm only one person. The artwork is very different. I feel like it's very interesting that each of the Renaissances are very different. So it's very like modern, abstract. So nightside table with, wow, it's kind of like a hefty drawer pull. They also got the Bibles here from the Gideons and the Gideons. They didn't have the LDS Bible or whatever, Book of Mormon. Interesting lamp. I really like the wallpaper, actually. Yeah, it's like pretty fancy wallpaper. The bed is like very modern looking. I turned off the TV because the signal wasn't great, so I kept like sputtering. And then pretty big armoire, not armoire, calling everything an armoire because I'm hungry and I can't think of words. So here is the fridge. So it's not on, so I'll have to figure that out if I have anything to put in there. I think I'm gonna try to find a grocery store later to try to find water. Well, not later today, tomorrow. Safe is in here. Ice bucket, couple of glasses. You can't see it because it's super dark. TV. And a coffee bar. Got some coffees in here. Coffee maker. Probably gonna buy mine tomorrow because those never do it for me. Got some waters because Bonvoy. Pretty big drawers, so that's nice. I might actually unpack some. So it looks like the theme is Wanderlust. So they got a little chest here. That's kind of cute. You're on my phone, hello. Cactus, it's kind of cute. Very important here, they got some USBs and some regular outlets. Large desk. And this is the sitting area here. I kind of like this chair actually. And here is the funniest lamp ever. He says hello. And let's see. I might actually order it because I am dying. Oh, I haven't eaten since like lunch. And it was like not a very good lunch. So we have breakfast. Appetizers. It's too late to order these apparently because it's 10 o'clock soon. Yeah, I messed up. I got in at 9, so it took me about an hour to get out of the airport. Very confusing airport, but very teeny tiny airport. Okay, so yeah, maybe I have 5 minutes, but I'm not gonna do it. I will regret my life. I have some snacks, so I'll eat one of those. So let's check out the view. So it looks like down there is a bar. San Carlos, maybe? Can't read it. Too far away. Not a very happening area here. Yeah, it's just like the downtown business district. This guy is just so funny. So cute. Hello. I'm in here getting ready for bed and I didn't realize how weird that artwork is when I was doing my tour before. I wonder if it was even on the video, but that's weird. Okay, time for bed. I made it to like 10 o'clock, which means it's 11 a.m. No, 1 a.m. to me. I can't even do math, simple math. Okay. So I'm going to quickly fill you in on these snacks. So I got these dang Thai rice chips in the toasted sesame flavor. These are actually pretty good, and I was a little bit like, oh, that's going to be all air in here, but there really wasn't that much air in it. I think it was about the same price as you would buy it in the grocery store when I bought it in the airport. Thank you to that new... It was in the news a few weeks ago about how they like can't overcharge anymore at the airport. Anyway, so these are pretty good. I would totally buy them again if I saw them. They're kind of like sweet but also savory at the same time.